example in my crack-off video. Be sure to watch.
This is beautiful. Like, see a lot of green space, like greens, like everywhere. Hello and welcome to the channel. And we're going to be checking the shocking truth about Poland compared with Britain. This is going to be a tough one, guys, because these are two good countries. Back in the day, you just say Britain, but now Poland is doing well for itself. The economy is kind of booming and coming up. So yeah, I don't even know what to say right now. So let's get right into it.
We're going to be comparing two very, very similar but very, very
Mm.
different countries at the same time. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what I mean. We're going to be measuring which country is better, Poland or the UK, and we're going to compare them based on 5 different metrics. Number 1, safety. Number 2, cleanliness. Number 3, the vibe of the people there. Number 4, the architecture. And number
Okay.
5, of
By safety, I would say Poland take it. Cleanliness, I would say Poland take it as well. Architecture, I don't know. I still kind of choose Poland, guys.
course, the cost of living. Which one is cheaper? Let's do a deep dive into both the United Kingdom but also Poland as well. Let's do it. Number 1 is, of course, safety. Now, Poland is one of the most safest countries
Like, this is
in
the architecture I'm talking about. Because most of you will be like, Britain kind of have better architecture, but I'm a fan of what do you call it? I think it's called Townhouse. I don't know. It just looks something out of Disney cartoon. I grew up watching Disney cartoon, so it looked like a fairy tale to me, guys. So I just can't get over it. Yeah, architecture, Poland, any day, anytime.
the world, and probably in one of the safest, if not the safest, in all of Europe. Now, when
Yeah.
I've been there, I've had absolutely no problems. I've been there now 3 times as of the making of this video. I've just come back from Wrocław. In southern western Poland, and it was absolutely incredible. Not only the city
Mm.
was incredibly beautiful, but there's no people in hoods, there's no
It looks so
gopniks like you.
clean. Like actually, you can't even compare Britain to Poland when it comes to safety and cleanliness right now. I think Britain kind of lost it when the immigration policy kind of allowed a lot of people into the country. I'm not against immigration, but I think the people they allow into the country has spoiled everything now. Like Britain is not like the Britain everybody used to know before. Now it's just messed up. I don't want to go into detail about it, but everybody know if you've been checking the news, you've been seeing a lot of protests and the rest. It's just not a country I will advise anybody to go right now. So yeah, I'll take Poland over it any day, anytime.
Might hear about, there's nobody who's going to really, even to be honest, notice you that much. Like, you can really go
Yeah,
about your day as a solo traveler with not a
it look
problem at
mad
all.
quiet. Like I don't know, but this look weird. Not like in a bad way, but like there's nobody here. Like it's so quiet. Everybody just working, minding their business. I kind of like it. Actually, I like it.
Really isn't an issue going to Poland. Why is this, you may ask? Well, they have basically no immigration from countries that will inevitably increase the crime rate. So there's that for starters. Let's get the elephant out.
Mm. Hey, you know what's crazy? I was just this whole immigration policy stuff is kind of popping up on my feed right now. You know, Donald Trump is like trying to deport a lot of people. I saw the same charts on a video I finished watching like some hours ago. Yeah, and I'm seeing it again. This same country is like, what the hell?
The room, because I know most travel YouTubers aren't going to say that, but I will. And number 2,
Yeah,
they
actually,
actually
most people say
have
that.
quite a lot of police per square foot there compared to the UK, and they actually have powers to do stuff about crimes. And there's also the national spirit of Poland. People love being Polish. Every time I've met a Polish person, who are great people by the way, they've got this national pride. They don't want to mess up their own country. They don't want to
Mm,
litter on the streets. They don't
yeah.
want to do anything bad. And as a result, you find the crime rate is pretty low in Poland. And that brings me on to point number
Actually,
2.
sorry, I've talked about this. It's kind of been a big problem right now in the world. Like immigration, to watch the people allow into your country matters a lot. Actually, I'm not even Polish, but I'm just saying my 2 cents about it. If I should be a president of my country, the same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to watch kind of the people. It's not about being racist or something, but it's just about being logical and a repeated pattern over again. They say particular people when they move to other people country, the kind of pattern there's a bit there. So yeah, that's what I'm just saying. So I'm going to look out for that and watch it because I won't allow it to my country and all of a sudden things start going bad, crime rates start going high, and the streets can start getting dirty. I won't allow that. So yeah, Poland should kind of look out for immigration too, because most country that's falling right now is due to immigration. Immigration is good at the same time. If they have an advantage, also have a disadvantage. So yeah, But when his disadvantage is higher than the advantage, it's not actually worth it at that point.
And that is the cleanliness and local pride. There's such a big difference, isn't there? As I say, the local pride, it's night and day, it really is. English people are very ashamed to be English. Very, very ashamed. They're the least patriotic people you ever meet. That's why people just go around trashing the streets. Like, people don't really care, especially young people, younger than me. So, cleanliness on the streets. Poland, you'll be hard pressed to find litter. Maybe after a Saturday night, you'll find one or two vodka bottles. I'll be completely honest, it has happened before. I remember being in Gdansk and seeing the place. Not a complete tip like the UK. You go to a small town in the UK and it will be completely night and day, obviously. There'll just be random shit thrown around, vomit everywhere. You won't find vomit in
Ew.
Poland on a Saturday night, at least from my personal experience. You will find a few bottles, of course, like any other city in the world.
Yeah, that's normal.
However, the point I'm trying to get across is Poland is one of the cleanest cities in all of Europe. The only downside where UK would win is pollution. Poland's one of the most polluted countries in terms of air pollution. So although there
Really?
isn't as much litter,
This is the first time I hear about this. Is it because of factories? I don't know. Because most of the things that kind of police cities is factories. Yeah. So do you guys have a lot of factories here?
they don't necessarily follow every single regulation that the UK follows, and therefore the air quality in many parts of Poland is on the worst side
Ah,
of
that's
the
bad.
quality. So this one, I'm going to give it a draw. Next up is the urban design and architecture. Now, Poland has a mix of beautifully restored old towns, stark contrast communist blocks. As soon as you go into the centre, it's one of the greatest places on earth. As soon as you go out, to me, it's interesting. For most tourists, it's ugly. But the thing is, a lot of these old cities were built much before the First World War, the Second World War, the rise of communism, and then the outsides of those city centres were built
I
around.
like it though. It's not ugly to me. It looks like history. It looks like I'm living in history. It's fun. Probably because I'm a foreigner, I'm not used to seeing it. And people that see it every day is like normal to you guys. But to me, it's beautiful.
The outside. I think Noah Hutter, for example, in my Krakow video. Be sure to
This is beautiful. Like, see a lot of green space, like greens, like everywhere. What are you talking about? I like it.
watch that if you haven't already. But we explored the old Soviet city, and it was absolutely incredible to see sort of the old brutalist designs there. Whereas in the UK, it's the complete opposite. Like the outskirts are usually a bit nicer, a bit boring, but they're a bit nicer. And then sort of the city centres are the ones that are trashed. So it's very, very different. Why is the city centres in the UK trashed? And then on the other side, you've got Poland, where the city centres are lovely, and then the outskirts aren't the nicest places. Whereas in the UK, the outskirts are the nicest places, and the inside of the city is trash. That is the problem. Well, overall, I think it's the consistency. There are some beautiful places in England. Think the Cotswolds, think Bath, think Cambridge, some of the most impressive places in Europe. Don't get me wrong, but you'll be hard pressed to beat Poland. Just because of every single city is a nice city that I've been to, and I know there's other cities that are also beautiful as well. So overall, I'm going to give Poland a narrow victory on the architecture and urban design. Next up, we got the cost of living. Now, this is probably the most obvious one. Poland's obviously a lot cheaper, right? Like, I
Yeah.
might do a YouTube video where I fly to Poland, because it's literally 30 quid to fly to Wrocław at the moment, or Krakow, or Warsaw. And you can do your groceries for cheaper than it would be, including the price of the flight, than you would in the UK.
I think this
So
one is general knowledge. Everybody know UK is really, really expensive. The house rent, especially, tax is high. So yeah, UK is expensive.
a lot of people do that now. I've heard it's happened. It has happened. In the UK, £20 feels like 40 quid. In Poland, when you're spending £20, it feels like you're spending a fiver. It's so much better. I mean, you buy a pint of beer, for example, a classic British example, I know, maybe a classic Polish example, but it's like £7 now in my town. It's bloody ridiculous. Like, who that? I earn minimum wage in my job. I can't afford to just have a pint after work every single day. It's an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
Whereas in Poland, it's literally £2. It's absolutely night and day. And don't get me wrong, the wages are different, I get it, but the percentage of what the average person can afford in Poland is rapidly catching up and will soon exceed the
Hmm,
UK. I can guarantee by 2030, 2035,
that's really
it will
good.
exceed the UK for sure, because they're doing everything right in their country as far as I can see. From an outsider perspective, of course, I'm not Polish, I can't speak for the Polish people, but I can
Yeah,
speak for myself. So I'm sure that will get better, but nonetheless, as a tourist, obviously it's a lot cheaper going to Poland. And last but not least is the attitude and the energy of the people. Now, there's a lot of similarities. British people moody, Polish people moody, on a very broad and looking out from a external perspective. But Polish people, when you get to know them, they're very friendly people. Same with British. In fact, they're very similar. Now, UK is more like friendlier for small talk. It's not really a thing in Poland. Polish people only really talk if they need
hmm.
to, or they only be friendly with you
The
if they
police
see it. So you
smile.
know if they see if it's like a proper points to it. So you'll find Polish people might come across potentially more honest. Not like British people aren't honest. It's just we like a bit of small talk, or we want to be friendly with everyone, even if we can't be asked, really. Whereas Polish people will only talk to you if they really mean it. So it means your relationships with people and locals when you're traveling into Poland are a little bit deeper, a little bit easier to connect. And as a result, I'm going to give it the slight win over the UK. So let's recap. Energy and attitude of people, Poland win. Cost of
Mm-hmm.
living value, Poland massive win, massive win. Architecture and urban design, we're going to do it as about a Poland win again, I think. Only a marginal Poland win, but I think it is a Poland win on there. Cleanliness and public pride, massive Polish win. And of course, safety, massive Polish win. It was a bit of a wipe the floor of this one. We've compared Bosnia, so watch that video, Serbia, Bulgaria, and soon Jordan and Egypt as
Mm.
well. And so far, I think the UK has lost every single time. But hopefully the UK, I mean, it will beat Egypt, won't it? Egypt's not the greatest place, but hopefully the UK can beat one of them at some point. I'll see you guys in this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment and all that good stuff. I
Mm.
appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, guys, I've come to the end of this video, and as I said earlier, Britain used to be really, really good. I just don't know what happened of recent. I think it's due to the immigration policy. They allow a lot of people into the country, and yeah, it's kind of affecting them right now. Tell me what you think about this video. Do you think Poland kind of win Britain when you come to comparing both of them side to side? Tell me what you actually think as a Polish citizen and someone that actually stay in Poland, or someone that visits Poland and Britain. So give me your own opinion about this matter in the comment section down below. If you're new here, consider liking, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay safe and bye for now, guys.